back. I died again, but it is time for a review of America.
The entire world seems to be asking the same question. Where is Spider-Man?
Hello, I know I disappeared for a while, but let's kick this off right now. I want to give you my full rundown of America, Florida, and all the things in between. So, from the UK, it's about a 9-hour flight, which for the first ride of the day isn't too bad. But, right, my first destination was a little park called Busch Gardens. Don't know if you've heard of it, it's quite small. Not really. But anyway, we decided to visit Busch Gardens first. Now, this is one of the best parks if you are going for roller coasters. There is consistency. There is great ride. There is actually banging rides there, both flat and fucking roller coasters. But we mainly focused on the roller coasters and spent up to 6 to 7 days. There. I can't believe yeah, never mind. But the worst ride, we're going to do worst and best ride at the park. Worst ride was Phoenix Rising. Even though I didn't go on it, it is a shit version of Montu. So there you go. That is my explanation for it. And the best ride, Guazi. Oh. That ride is so good. Yes. Right. So, 6 to 7 days there. Happy days. Then, our next destination was SeaWorld Orlando. We've gone from Tampa Bay to Orlando. We started in Orlando when we landed. We went to Tampa Bay. Now we're back in Orlando. Yay! Anyway, so in SeaWorld, we got there. Very, very good. Very good. We instantly went on the surf coaster. I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, you get into your restraint. You're standing up. You pull that down. And I decided to bounce a bit. And then I was on the back row. And if you've watched Ride Comparisons, shout out to that guy, he's actually alright. If you get on the back row and you stand up, and then the seat locks, you are fucked. R.I.P. your kids. Like, I was in such ball ache, I came off and my plums were purple. So, yeah. Do not recommend going on back row. That's the only time I went on it, though. Getting past the pain, standing up, I don't get the craze. It wasn't groundbreaking, but it was cool. It was a cool concept, but they could have done more with it. It seemed like an Alton Towers ride, because they're mostly test rides. It seemed like that. I just want to say, the theming in these two parks, they're a bit hit and miss. It's like Thorpe Park with like Hyperion and Colossus. It's there, but does it tie in really? No. Like SheiKra, you go for a building, and you go for another building, and then you're on SheiKra. There's no theming. Sick. You walk into the Montu area. There's that big massive piece of theming, and that's it. But and then in SeaWorld, everything's just water. Like, it's all water themed. The best theme ride there was Penguin Trek, which is my least favourite ride. I know I'm going to get hate, but it just wasn't great.
What do you think about men who wear makeup?
You can't put it into boys.
Who said?
The The penguin over there.
The penguin? The penguin believes in violence.
My favourite was Manta. Oh my god. What an experience. Oh. Right. At this point, I've done the two of them. And then we're time to move on to Disney. Tell me why. There are 50 fucking staff members doing fuck all. Everywhere. Everywhere. There was just staff members just not doing anything just to catch you out. Mental. Anyway. Disney. Great. Magic Kingdom. Amazing. Epcot. Hit and miss. You walk around the back of all the towns and all the countries. It's a small world or Europa Park, but without any fucking rides except Frozen Forever in Norway for some reason. I get it is set in Norway, which I'll give them credit. But there is fuck all rides except that and Ratatouille in France because it's in France. The restaurants are nice, yes. I went in the Italian one and got pizza. Yes. But what else? Sorry, I've got my dogs out. Ruff ruff. Caught Animal Kingdom. Can fuck off. I didn't go. Oh, why would I want to go to Animal Kingdom? They've got a flying cinema. Oh, they got that there. They got that at Epcot. They've got Expedition Everest, which looks a bit mid anyway. It is just a minecart that goes backwards. Arguably, it's the same with 13, as saying it's a kid coaster that drops. So, really, it didn't seem that great to go on. So I just didn't go to this park. And being honest, I don't think I missed much. Animal Kingdom looked like the weakest of all of them. It was also the cheapest to go to. So I don't mind missing. I did get a pass that let us go through Disney and Universal. But yeah, no, that's the one park I didn't mind missing. So, best rides. Oh, I know, I haven't talked about one. One of the most immersive lands I've ever been in. Hollywood Studios in Disney. Oh my god. No, it's Disney Studios, I think. But oh my god, that place, as soon as you walk in, you're back in the 50s with the fucking traffic lights. Amazing.
He hadn't enjoyed himself so much in a long time. Then during lunch, Ralph showed him some pornographic pictures. Jimmy knew he shouldn't be interested, but, well, he was curious. What Jimmy didn't know was that Ralph was sick. A sickness that was not visible like smallpox, but no less dangerous and contagious. A sickness of the mind. You see, Ralph was a homosexual. A person who demands an intimate relationship with members of their own sex.
It's actually really cool. And then you got one of the best themed drop towers ever, called Tower of Terror. And oh my god, that thing. The theming in there is incredible. The way you go through the queue and it feels like you've gone through the lobby. You're now in the basement and you're on the lift shaft. And extra dimensional shit nonetheless. Doctor Who, not really.
Extremely clever up here, and there's no one to stand around looking impressed. What's the point in having you all?
But no, that was great. And then you've got Rock and Roll Roller Coaster, which is now getting molested by the Muppets.
She looks a lot like me, buzzing in the club like a crazy bee. I'm like, hey, me, girls don't do that.
Sure, yeah, amazing. Who the fuck cares about Aerosmith anyway? I'm sure I want to see Animal on those drums. But yeah, no. As much as Disney was good. Oh, I forgot one thing. Star Wars Land. Oh my god. What an incredible experience. Wait there. Land was incredible. Or Star Wars World, or what the Galaxy's Edge is what they call it. Rise of the Resistance, one of the best dark rides in the world at this point. And, well, you've got, what's it called? The Falcon's Run, that's quite fun. And Star Tours, barely any queue because it's not... Star Tours, barely any queue because it's not in the zone. And if you have money and you decide to pay 200 quid, you can build your own fucking... I cut the camera. Yeah, but you can build your own lightsaber. There's really immersively themed pubs. As I'm not 21, I couldn't drink, and I do want to go back to Epcot and do the drink around the world. That is the only point I want to do in Epcot. Also, Guardians of the Galaxy was sick. Anyway, moving on. What was the best and worst rides or roller coasters? I'm doing roller coasters because there is no point of doing anything else. Worst roller coaster in all the Disney parks has to be Space Mountain, unfortunately. Yes, great ride at the time. It was great to go through the nostalgia. It is just very fucking janky. You can feel everything. It looks like a plastic model made from the 90s when you get in that cart. You feel like you're going to die because it doesn't look real. It looks like one of those vintage pieces of plastic you find in a little corner shop in the middle of fucking nowhere, and it's got all those displays like that one in Blackpool. If you've been to Blackpool, you know what I'm talking about with all the vintage stuff and all that. That is pretty cool. But the best ride was Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. Oh my god, I'm so glad I went on this more than once. I'm really upset though, I got the same song twice, which was One Way or Another, but that did not ruin the experience. It was a great ride. All the theming is incredible. Why the fuck do people run through that queue to get to the front? Yeah, it's cool. And controversially, if you go for row 9, there is no fucking difference than going row 10. It doesn't matter what row you're in when it launches. Oh, I want to go row 9 because it's closer to the screen and it's so cool. You're an iPad kid. Fuck off.
Hey now, this is what dreams are made of.
Anyway, next points. Universal, the best of all in Florida. Disney can get fucked. If you want a separate video on their hate for Disney compared to Universal, I will happily do that. But Universal is so more down to earth. Not really, because oh my god, their lands. We started off in the best land of all, Adventure Island. The Hulk, Velocicoaster, Hagrid's Magical Motorbike Adventure, bangers, Doctor Doom. Oh my god. Oh my god. Everything there. They even stole fucking Marvel from Disney before they could, and they've kept it. Legendary. This park is legendary. Not Epic Universe. We're not going there yet. Universal Studios. Amazing. I quite liked Universal Studios. It was a step down from Adventure Island, which is all the thrilling rides, and you've got more of the family rides in there, except Rip Ride Rocket, RIP, which is getting replaced with Back to the Future, Tokyo Drift or whatever, and that's cool. I'd happily go on that, even though they're getting one in Hollywood Universal. But yes, the only bad ride in that area was Jimmy Fallon's Racing Through New York. What the fuck is that? Please tell me why there is a co-host show, or a host show, as a fucking ride. Okay? Get that gone.
Now you tryna pull up to my crib, I think you really gotta go. Just go.
Other than that, Revenge of the Mummy are overrated. It's not that great. Alright, I thought it's going to be launching madness, and no, it's the effects in there are great, but no. So, Epic Universe. Oh my god, this new park was absolutely amazing. I loved it. Everything about it. My favourite area personally was Dark Universe, because that castle at night, amazing. The Stardust races, amazing. RIP those people, but that ride is amazing. That person, but that ride is fucking amazing. And Mario Kart was fun. Unfortunately, the day I went, there was a massive storm. Stardust races were only running one kart for half the day, so we barely done any other rides because they kept shutting and the queues were way too long and the sun was blistering. So when it started thundering, we just gave up and went home, back to our villa. But no, Epic Universe, amazing. But the best ride is Velocicoaster. Oh my god.
The message was clear. More teeth.
Okay.
I can't describe it to you. You have to go on this ride. It is legendary. Like, huh?
All it takes is one ride on Jurassic World Velocicoaster and you will be absolutely hooked. Universal's Islands of Adventure in Orlando, Florida just built what might be one of the greatest roller coasters in the world.
The entire world seems to be asking the same question.